Season 2, Most Feared is here live. You see I'm reset. We're on my Broncos theme team account. Down back to level 1, down back to level 1. What we're going to do in this video, I did this for Season 1, what you should be doing and how to attack these field passes. Because a lot of people still go about doing these wrong. Don't worry, your boy Truth here to help you out. Hit the like button, drop a sub, and let's get into it.
Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No one ball.
Okay, so first we're going to take out the field passes and then we're going to do some most feared stuff. I got a couple of rows. I just got to go over to my no money spin account. Got training really cheap. It's dropping slowly but surely, excuse me. But what we should be doing with these passes, I tell you guys all the time. If you're playing the game just to play the game, you're doing it wrong. We need to be focusing on objectives. Obviously, you guys yesterday in the stream would have seen everything that we get here in terms of Season 2. Obviously, the big boys here. This Dalvin Cook's pretty good, but obviously the big one we're looking at, and I don't know if anyone will be able to get to them today, is 92 Josh Allen, 1 AP Gunslinger, and Hot Route Master, which I'm very interested in. And then this Deion Sanders, who gets all team camps. Now, I think Dave Casper has been updated with all team camps. Maybe we'll check in the video. But as always, guys, focus on objectives. Objectives. Don't worry about playing the game. Obviously, speaking about playing the game, trophy pack should be reinstated. I've seen on Twitter, people have hit me up saying, Truth, I got my trophy pack. So moving forward, everyone should be able to get all their stuff. That's going to be a lot of coins influx into the market too, which is going to be great. But as you can see, I'll complete this one right now. If it lets me. Field pass not working. Excellent. But more than everything, objectives, fellas. Try to complete as many objectives as possible. That's what we need to be focusing on to get your field pass up as quickly as possible. And here we go. Unable to retrieve your progression. I don't have any progression in there. Thank you very much. Let's see if we try again or if EA kicks us out. This company, I tell you. But if we look at the competitive pass, I told you guys I was waiting until EA. I'm trying to give you guys compliments. So are you going to let us back into Season 2? Oh! Epic strategy card for my daily. This is going to be an unexpected, but we'll take it. All right, let me see. I backed out and back in. Let me see if it lets me. Okay, beautiful. So, again, when we're talking about objectives, obviously solos are important. In terms of what you get from solos, I think it's just morphing items. With playing the solos, you see it gets you 500, 700, 500, 500, 750, 750. Y'all know the drill with these. But we need to be focused on objectives. So having 3 most feared players in your lineup to complete these games. Obviously, when you're completing solos, make sure you got most feared players in your lineups. That's absolutely crucial. Completing these sets. And what I've done, I've just done the 78 exchange set where I think you need 3 74 to 76 golds. I had a bunch lying around in my binder. I'll complete those sets. That would be an additional 2,000, right? House rules. Complete a fear. That's just one match. Complete 5. And that's key. It says complete. Not win, but complete. Strategy items. Upgrading strategy items get you there. Monster makers. Making monster makers. You guys need to live and breathe this field pass. I know we want to engage with the game, but it's different engaging with the game this year than it was in previous years. We've got to focus on objectives, because objectives is how you get your specific XP to your specific field passes. Obviously, you have the Monster Maker cards, which is Claypool, Rasul Douglas, Zeke, and Devin White. And by the way, it's like 3 in the morning here in Australia. I'm just waking up trying to get a grasp of things. So if I miss anything, don't crucify me in the comments, but objectives. We need to be focusing on objectives on all field passes. And like I told you guys, I was waiting and I haven't had a chance to see it. And of course, it's not letting me get into that specific field pass. Maybe let me get back into Season 2. Okay. All right, we're done with field passes because it's not letting me get in it. But a focus on objectives, that's what you need to focus on first and foremost. Completing those sets for cheaper, even if it costs a little bit of coins, maybe to complete a set, do it because XP at this point in time is more valuable than coins. Get you closer to Josh Allen, get you closer to Deion, get you close to this most feared one. Let me see if it lets me back into this, or if it's going to kick me out of this one too. It kicks me out, but it gets you back into. It gets you closer to those monster cards. So the Chase Claypool, the Zeke Elliott, the Rasul Douglas, and the Devin White. So objectives. All right, fellas. All right, so let's go check out the training store. There is a one-time pack offer. I did open it on my no money spin account. It was okay. So we have this roll. I haven't opened up a couple of these. We will open up, I think about 20 of these to conclude the video and see how we do. But this most fear pack here contains 2 or more 78 plus golds, 2 or better 76 most feared players, and 1 or plus gold players. For 1900 training, it's a one-time offer. Can we get glitchy out of it? We're going to find out here. Now, if you're thinking about selling your team, you should have already done it actually, so you're a little bit behind. But the market is slowly but surely coming down. You will see when we go over back to my main account, I was able to get 287s below 60K, which is about 19 per, which is essentially what we're looking at. And this is the contents of this pack. Now, let me see if I can potentially... No, I'm saving these 78s because obviously I want to do the exchange sets like I just showed you guys in the most feared sets. But TVPs, gone. And this is what we're waiting on. I think the market's going to burn. I think slowly but surely over the weekend it's going to burn. Now, what's that going to mean for Legend LTDs? Is it going to be more expensive? Are they going to pop out of packs more? I don't necessarily know at this point in time, but this is what we're looking at right here. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to hop over to my no money spin account. I got about 9,000 training, and we'll roll that 78 plus pack. Oh, and just quickly before we go over there, just what I was talking about earlier, Dave Casper does get all team chems, and I'm equipping him to the Broncos theme team now, and that's going to boost him up to 91 speed. That's an absolute W. Okay, so we're back over to my no money spin account. As you see, we got about 10K training. Now, I've opened these sparingly, right? And I've yet to pull anything above a 78. So, be very wary and cautious when opening up these packs. I mean, extremely wary and cautious when opening up these packs. Like I said, I've not pulled anything over a 78. But the beauty about this as well, like I told you guys, completing those most fear sets, if you do get 78s, a couple things you can do with them, right? You can hold them until the next field pass if you have patience and then capitalize on them. Or what I'm going to do right away is I'm going to complete those 10 most fear sets and get my XP to help to the field pass. That's what I'm going to do straight away to try to do that. But, I mean, if we do 10K here and we don't get anything above a 78, obviously, look, y'all know I love me some rerolls, training variety pack. I've done plenty of those, but these may not be it. And we're 4 packs in and haven't got anything above a 78. So, yeah, I think what's going to happen, obviously, these rerolls are kind of holding up the market, but once they realize, or once everyone realizes these rerolls are not it, training's going to crash hard. It's already started to crash. It was at 23, 24 per, and I've gotten my 387s around, what, 87 Kirk Cousins, which is a W. But I got my 87s for around 59K a piece, which is around 19K per. So that's my first 87 plus, or first freaking elite out of these packs. So 87 Kirk Cousins is a W. Elijah Wilkinson, Broncos legend. So be careful when going into these packs. Be absolutely careful. Don't blow everything you have on these packs. I'm doing this just to show you guys, a quick pull. Connor McGovern, 84. We'll see if we can make our 10K back in reference to training, or if we take the 87s and sell them, or sell the 84s. That remains to be seen what we're going to do from that standpoint. But as you can see, it's mostly going to be 78 Central, which we could expect that, especially with the TVPs going out and them no longer being available in the coin quick sales, not just getting an infusion of coins back into the market. 84 Jalen Johnson. So these rolls aren't going too bad compared to my previous ones. Like I said, this is only going to be roughly about 20 or 22, 23 rolls. It's not going to be a huge sample size, but it's going to be a big enough sample size to let us understand what's happening with these rolls. Obviously, shout out to Grant. Grant's going to do a big sample size on Twitter. If you're not following him, I implore you to follow him. He does a great job in the community and letting us know where rerolls at, what the odds are, LTD pools, and things of that nature. And he doesn't do, a couple thousand. He does damn near millions of coins of rerolling. That's essentially what he does. He does a great job within the community. Again, thank you guys so much. We hit 2K followers on YouTube. That's a big milestone. It came kind of out of nowhere, but, we've been grinding. We've been making things happen. So we will be live, twitch.tv/therealdatruthyadig tomorrow. Now, again, don't know if we'll be ripping these, depending on how this roll goes. I'm not probably going to do much of these off stream. Most of these are going to be on stream. So we shall see what we do with these rolls, because obviously these are giving me Gridiron Guardian and Ultimate Kickoff Field vibes when it turns to rolling out of these. So yeah, man, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to make it happen. Obviously, like I said, I want to show you guys this roll. We've gotten an 87, a couple 84s, but besides that, as I'm talking, it's been 84 central. I mean 78 central. Now, like I said, plan to lose with these packs. This isn't a training variety pack where you can buy at a certain amount and it guarantees you profit, because there's back-to-back 84s, because there's no infusion of coins directly back into the market like quick sales. You feel me? All this is training, which is going back into the market in terms of training value. When we were doing the TVP, there was not really any training going back into the market. But as you guys can see, I already opened up my 1900 plus pack on over here, and it was okay. I think I got 2 elites out of it, in terms of like an 83 and an 84 actual core elites, which is dope. But more importantly, stuff works, man. Besides, you know, getting kicked in and out of the field pass, that's a minor thing that I can deal with. But cards were on time, no sets were broken or anything of that nature. Big W for EA. I don't know if Pack Strike is over. I think, personally, I need to see a little bit more. But we got a couple more packs here. Let's see if we can walk it off with a W in the next couple packs. Maybe LTD Stephon Gilmore, which I don't understand how he got an LTD when he has an 87. There's probably other cards that are better deserving. So last card here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Objectives, fellas. That's what I need you to focus on, and do everything else afterwards. And we walking off with a 78. Receiver turned to a fullback. That's crazy. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. Objectives, as always, fellas. When I'm up in a high in the field pass, don't ask me how I do it. I'm telling you now, I'm going to be focusing on objectives. Playing the game obviously will happen, but even within game, knowing what objectives I need to complete to obviously get the XP I needed. All right, appreciate you boys. I'm signing out with the Maha Salute. Deuces.